This winter's storybook on the rail trail is Who's Got the Etrog? And the author lives right here in Holliston. Let's meet Jane Kohuth. What is Who's Got the Etrog about?
Who's Got the Etrog is a story for the Jewish holiday of Sukkot. Sukkot is a harvest festival that happens in the fall. There are several different items that are used on the holiday that come from different plants. And the etrog is a fruit that's called a citron in English, and it looks like a lemon. And so in this particular story, there's a woman who builds a sukkah, a little hut, and her friend Warthog does not want to share the etrog because it smells so good.
What inspired you to write this story?
Well, Sukkot was one of my favorite holidays growing up. It's one that there are fewer books about for Jewish holidays. There are a lot, for instance, for Hanukkah, and so I wanted to contribute another Sukkot book because it's really such a fun holiday. It's an outdoors type holiday. There's a lot of decorating.
How do you feel about having the rail trail as the sort of visual depiction of your book?
I think it's a really wonderful idea to have the storybook walk on the rail trail because it's a way that people who might not have ordinarily get to see your book will see your book. A book about Sukkot is not necessarily a book that someone would ordinarily take a look at, but it will be right there.
So, going to your own author career, who and what were your writing influences?
I was creative writing, an English major in college, so certainly my advisor was the poet Olga Brumas when she taught at Brandeis University, where I went, was a major influence. I write picture books now, and so the training in poetry was really very helpful because picture books require the same kind of lyricism and succinctness that a poem does.
What advice do you have for young writers?
Really, just to read and to write. I mean, if you're a kid and you love writing, just have a notebook, or if you like to type, you can do it on your computer. Just have fun with it. You can do that and just read all the time. Read as much as you can.
What's the best thing about writing a children's book?
You get to be the one who introduces a love of books to children. These are the first books kids get introduced to, and the first ones that give them that kind of magic. And you don't really get a more fun audience.
Well, good luck, Jane, and thank you so much for talking with us.
You're very welcome.
For Heartbeat of Holliston, this is Chryso Lawless.